LOL. Ah, there we go. 1 second. I think we're live. Hello, everyone. Hi. How are we? I was getting worried for a hot second there because I thought after how should I say, after switching over to the other screen, I was like, oh shit, game capture isn't working, but I guess it's working. Oh, and I was I think I was peeking like a motherfucker. Yeah, indeed. FS17. Hello, Server Sausage. Hello, Kara. I see you guys are having fun with the commands for the bot. Say hello to Mr. Speech Bubble. He's our ever so dutiful chat bot. He can, as you guys saw, he can do quite a few things. One other command he can do is exclamation mark quote. I think. Yes. There we go. Of course, what else do you expect other than Pendragon quotes? But anyway, yeah. Hello, thanks for tuning in after my stream Thursday night did not work out thanks to UPC being a pile of crap. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, and indeed it is FS17. I do own 19. So stupid. Sorry. That one always makes me laugh. Big ups to Susan for holding it down for us. Shout out to you, Susan. Please don't ban me. I hope the audio levels are okay. I did fuck around with the microphone a little. After it sounded horrible the other night, I think we should sound a little better. And I don't have to strain my voice as much, screaming into the microphone like an absolute idiot. Exclamation point Beavis. Beavis is a failed experiment disavowed by the US. He was sent to Germany and has since gone rogue. Last known location is Western Austria. Approach with caution. Yeah, just don't approach the Beavis at all. That's the best course of action. So, where was I? I think last time we were doing stuff over here. Yeah. Didn't forget my key mappings, no. First rule for Beavis, indeed. Do not approach, do not feed. Not even at 6 PM. Never feed the Beavis. Gamers, rise up! There are a few things in there that are just in-jokes from yeah, a very hot website, but yeah, I just left that in there because I was like, yeah, chair. Oh god, here we go. Here we go. This one will get me banned eventually. I can feel it. So let's. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. There are a few. How should I say? There are a few unique commands. Very unique commands. And sorry, I think I was peeking a little. I have to get used to the microphone being a lot more sensitive now. So I have to, yeah, not get too excited. But yeah, another one of my personal favorites is it, I think it's Spec? Is it Specs? Let me see. Not to accidentally use the correct one. Yeah, this one it is. Do I dare? Yes, I will. Kara was like, do it there? Exclamation point, Patreon. What did you expect, Kara? Did you really expect that I have a Patreon link in there? And this is the one I was talking about. Look at those sweet, sweet specs. That's some killer ass system. And if you're wondering why the game looks a little funky, I'm running shaders. I just like it a lot more. And why is this thing spazzing out like a mother? You know what? So there we go. That should calm it down a little. But yeah, whatever. What did you think? I will never have a Patreon account. No, I expected a bit more rage. I wanted to do an insert about having an actual job, but I thought that may be a little too pertinent. Yeah. Well. Yeah, that's the Beavis speech bubble, and he will learn more commands as I go. I just haven't had the time to think of more. And why is the SIG still rocking? I switched off the Sigma-Jig, the steering axle, and yes, I'm using a lazy boy conveyor belt because I don't really feel like shoveling everything by hand. I know how the mighty have fallen. Oh, that's another good one, Kara. It's Purgatory, worse than the Gulag. Kinda like Purgatory, just for the short bus riders. So, retards, rise up! Oh shit, I really need to be careful with the peaking. 1 second, let me just really quickly check something. Yeah. Today the connection looks really good. Server Searcher says, at least you're running FarmSim like my computer. It has its... What? It has its every new releases breakdown. Cough, cough. Yeah, believe me, Server Sausage, I can relate, because up until a month ago, not even a month ago, I think it's 3 weeks now, or coming up in 3 weeks, I was on a horrible system, so yeah. Because this is shiny and new, and oh, and Kara has discovered the photon command. If you guys do not know what photon is a promotional what do you call it? A promotional TV show from the 80s that was made by a Canadian laser tech company, and it's kinda like Power Rangers, only a lot more cheesy and centered around laser tech for whatever reason. And it's really amazing how much money they poured into it. Some of the episodes are on YouTube, so check that out if you want some really 80s cheesiness. And hello, Jeremy. Hi. Service Soldier is triggering Susan Tube once again, so big ups to Susan for holding it down. If you don't know who Susan is, Susan, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, is the CEO, I think, or is she the CFO of YouTube? So, yeah, big ups to her. Please don't kick me. Please don't ban me off this wonderful platform. Cough, cough. So, there we go. This is getting refilled. So yeah, how are we all? Are we having a good weekend? I'm running on the most minimal of sleep because I came fresh off a night shift. I call her Sue's bullshit. Yeah, well, we I think I see where this is going with the commands. we're getting quite a lot of use out of them, and that is amazing. My favorite. Yeah. Well, it's still true. I think if I move around a little, 1 second. That is not me farting. That is actually my chair. I don't know if the microphone spiked out, and yeah. But anyway, yeah, indeed, Kara says sleep is for the weak. Yeah, I basically had to mail off my defect RAM this morning, and then I think I was up until 1 p.m. and then I just crashed for 3 hours, and yeah. Yeah, the joy of working my very unique schedule at times. You sure it is you letting out a bit of air? I promise it was not me farting this time. This time it was the chair, okay? Just to make that clear. And hey Black Fox, how are we doing? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, it was not me airing out some grievances with the government. Exclamation point Beavis. Yeah. I don't know. Did we ever see this one? All right. Yeah. Did we ever see this one come through? What the hell? Why is that cut off? What the 1 second. Oh, employed speech bubble. Yes, speech okay, speech bubble broke up the message. Okay. Yeah, speech bubble is the chatbot, Black Fox. He is he finally has grown sentient. I guess this doesn't work so well if you hear me typing. To be continued. Yeah, but the funny thing is about this chatbot program, I can to be continued. To be continued. Did we? Okay, I thought we yeah, I thought we had lost signal for a moment. Yes, stream stuff is sorted out. As I said, it was just my provider being very unique, and since I'm on a shared internet line with the whole building, I can't just go out and get a different provider. Donk, 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 Beavis typing. Yeah, that's the one thing I do not appreciate about the new keyboard. It's pretty loud. Provider being unique, aren't they all? True, point taken, point taken. So let's switch that off. Maybe close the door. Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. The shaders are, yeah, they are a thing. And the funny thing is, I know, shut up Beavis, the funny thing is, they are not really taxing my hardware. The only thing so far that managed to tax the hardware now that the RAM is fixed, well, not really tax, but at least make it sweat a little, was Metro Exodus, which no, I did not exactly buy. I happened to stumble across a evaluation copy. Let's put it that way. Because the Epic Store can suck my epically dirty balls. Okay, that was a little graphic. Everybody do the Beaversaur. Yeah, indeed. Which would just be rolling around like a fat panda, you know. Too much information. Sorry. Yeah. As I said, disclaimer from before. I'm running on minimal sleep, so we might get some antics. But when do we not get antics? And as I also pointed out in the description, this is not a PG-rated stream, so remove any small children from hearing this, because they will be emotionally scarred for life. Beavstonia providers change how good of internet depending on how many ramen noodles they get daily. It can be affected by the individual users. That is a interesting theory. I still have some ramen. I should just mail some to them. And Blackfoot say, yeah, it's okay. Nothing my son hasn't heard before. Yeah, your son has heard me streaming before. What? No PG? No. I don't do the PG stream stuff because I don't wanna censor myself. What? No PG? How I'm Beavis like? Yeah, I know. Beavis, the shining beacon of being PG in the first place, you know. And hello, Armor Suit. How are we? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Beavis and PG's like peanut butter on hot dogs, just not right. Yes, indeed. And the thought of peanut butter on hot dogs. Ooh. Can you imagine all the stuff being together there that is just not right? Hot dog and peanut butter. Ew. That's hot dog abuse. Let's call Amnesty International. So. Let's just slam the door. Slam the door into everybody's faces. So, how far along is this guy? I always forget how big that trailer is. It's a bit uniquely big. So I might have to move the conveyor belt over in a moment. Shining Beavis light? Is that a new truck decoration? Yes, that's coming with the Beavistonia DLC. You know, that's it's like an extra bright light that you can mount to the top of your truck. It's a bit like Monsieur Biedendum. Yes, indeed, it's a bit like a Michelin Man. Service such as so bring it back to shitty computer since mine is broke. I'm enjoying FS19 on Xbox. I feel for you, man. I almost had to go that route, but then I was like, yeah, let's wait for the Christmas money and the extra hours from January, and then become a very broke boy. And if anyone is really interested what the real setup is, again, this is not to brag or anything, I'm just very, very happy with it. And aside from the little hiccup we had with the RAM, the guys who built this thing did an absolute killer job. And Kara's like, hey, I like FS19 on PS4. Yeah, oh, 1 second, I got a sneeze coming on. Sorry, had to do it. Yeah, the one thing that really makes bragger. Toby Moby won not enough users. Where's the Bratwurst lady? Hey Toby, how are you? The Bratwurst lady, we can visit her later. 1 second. Did we now? Yeah. Where was it? Yeah, with FS19 on consoles, the good thing is most of the mods for now seem to be very console friendly. But still, I still believe the better overall experience is Farm Sim on PC. But if you don't have a PC or something like that, you're just getting into the game, then and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to shit on people that play on console. It's just we all know what unique specimen are amongst the Farm Sim console players, and I do mean truly unique. Service Saucer is like, oh no, what did I do now? Service Saucer says, but the console accepted systems that Giants has is a bit poor, but you can change everything. You mean the acceptance systems as in accepting mods for the console, or what are we talking about? Because I wouldn't say the process is poor, and the regulations for the mods do not come from Giants exclusively. It's a lot to do with the console manufacturers not wanting too much on their systems, because of course you can't open your deck of cards too much, because if you open up the console for scripting and stuff, you possibly opening yourself up for people injecting code that is harmful, or doing stuff that will just make the game run poorly, and then of course it will reflect on the system. Then people say, oh, the Xbox is such a piece of garbage, it can't even handle Farm Sim at 30 FPS. So I can see both sides of the coin, and if you want the full uninhibited modding experience, then you have to play on PC. And even on PC there are certain limitations. So even on PC, if you have the most beefiest of PCs, and you just have mods that make the engine puke and spit out call stack after call stack after call stack, then yeah, it will just not run nicely. So in the end, it's a bit of the problem that exists between chair and keyboard. And we're almost done here. Yeah, we should be full very soon. Then we can do some convoy. Hopefully without the unique behavior of follow me. If I remember right, I changed that setting. Well, the Xbox is a piece of garbage. No, it is not, because I own one, I admit, and I still like to play FIFA on it. Though, and please nobody shoot me, and nobody tell this to the Secret Service or something. I am thinking about getting FIFA for PC. There you have it. That was ASMR, Beavis. But I may wait until FIFA 20 comes out. and then get that for the almighty PC. So let's see here. I want to be the lead, please. I know, very funny. A guy from Austria leading something. We didn't have that go wrong some 70 odd years ago. Too soon? Maybe. Do I care? No. Even Peeves has an Xbox. It upset. Oh, Kara putting down the fire, having having the specific drip. Ooh, watch out! Kara spitting the yoga fire. Oh fuck! Sorry, I did peek the microphone again. FIFA, NHL, FS19, Forza is what I play on console, but I don't have all of the time on my hands to play every day. Yeah, well, but the cool thing is, especially about something like FIFA or whatever, is that you can just jump in, do 1 or 2 matches, and then be done with it. And I mean, I don't subscribe to the hype around FIFA Ultimate Team, or I think for NHL it's also Ultimate Team or something like that. I just play plain old career mode. Some games are just better on console. Indeed. Also, honestly, even though I have a steering wheel and everything, I can kinda not see myself play Forza Horizon on PC. Same people is not part of it. Yeah, EA can eat my sweaty socks with Ultimate Team. I do not care. I do not wish to care, and they should just take, I don't know, 5% of the focus from Ultimate Team, put that towards fixing the career mode, because yes, the career mode is fun, but yes, it also has a lot of bugs that are still untouched for several releases now. And then they would have a much better product. And I just like career mode because I can play as Altach, which is the local team here, and just yeah, kick absolute ass in the Champions League, which Altach never could. But it's just funny to I think that was not the chair that you heard. I think that was the steering wheel. If you heard some clicking or some rumbling noises. Sweaty socks tonight special in the Gulag. Yes, it's like a cheese bouillon, you know, and with little floaty bits in it. It's delicious. Anybody hungry? Because, for example, since we're talking about career mode, yeah, now you started it. Career mode in FIFA. The old bug with the talks about the contract extension. It's so annoying. If you then have a contract negotiation go wrong, or you just negotiate with the player that year. I think I lost sound. 1 second. Was just my headphone cable, sorry. Yeah, if you just negotiate with the player that year, then it will still say, oh, you can't negotiate with the player yet, and you will lose the player. But normally, if a player contract expires, you should be able to just say, hey dude, we want to keep you, and just make a contract. Or if they have an offer from a club, maybe have the possibility to say, hey, we will match that offer and give you the playtime you want, we give you the money you want, and. But anyway, for next time, have an error fart comment, then it says it was the chair, I promise. That is an excellent idea. 1 second, after I... yeah, we need the fart command. Yeah, 1 second. After we are after we reached our destination, because the good thing is I can just put it in on the fly. And I have to see, did the other idiots follow me, or did we lose them along the way? Of course we lost them along the way. Of course. Anyway. Well, hold on. Ooh la la. Yeah, 1 second. Quote? No, what is it? No, this one. Add command is fart. I know, exciting typing noises. Exciting typing noises. Oh, I can attach a sound file to that. That's good. I will keep that in mind. And never drive the fastest vehicle. True, and I think I may have made a mistake regardless with the setup of the guys. But the car has a valid point with never drive the fastest vehicle. Oh, see what happened? Collision happened. So we now have 1 second. New commands are fart and beep boop beep. So have fun with that one, guys. Unless you are on the Autobahn, wish we had an Autobahn or whatever you say it here in England, in Finland. Yeah. The Autobahn is fun, I have to admit. I see that the new comments are in use already, which is great news. Oh, there we go. It was the chair, I swear. Yes. It was the chair, dude. It was not me. So, is the other person coming? Very good. Running off for noms. Enjoy, Kara. I won't be streaming too much longer anyway, so but yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for enjoying the commands, and I catch you later. Noms, I'm hungry as well. I haven't really had breakfast today, so my whole how should I say, my whole schedule is out the window. Enjoy the stream. Yes, enjoy the commands most of all. Because I'm just a monotone backdrop for you guys playing with the bot. Wait, that sounds wrong. There we go. Now it's working fine. I think I just took the turn a little too sharp with the MAN. I didn't hear anything. What? It was not me, I swear. It was my evil twin. So 1 second, since Toby asked for the Bratwurst lady, let's see if she works today. No. Okay. It was worth a shot, man. Ah, yeah, the good old days of the Bratwurst lady. Man, I missed that map. Bantico was such a good map. I mean, it came to 17, but it just didn't feel the same. But that's with for a lot of maps that just receive a straight up port, not a complete rebuild. They just show their age after some time. It was the same with Baldacchino in 17. In 15, it was an absolutely gorgeous map. Even though it did show its age, since Baldacchino, of course, also was a convert from FS13. And at parts still had the old trees and everything, but it was just something magical about that map. And Service says, well, how is the government food supply in Estonia? I heard something about on radio, but was cut off. That is fake news. That is fake news, and everybody knows it. That was a smear campaign by the US. And the person responsible is now sorting wood chips in the gulag. And Toby's like, oh yeah, the legendary mythical Bratwurstwagen in Bantico. Yes, I love that map of the Bratwurst. Yes, it's there just was something truly special about Bantico. The whole feeling and everything. The gulag is where rule breakers will end up. Yes, indeed, they will. I will stab them in the you-know-what. Gamers, rise up! I need to figure out this microphone setting a bit better. I think I'm peaking a lot, and I'm sorry about that. But last time I did sound like a sick bird, like a talking chicken. So let's tip that. Ah, but hey, here we have something for Toby. Well, hello there. I think these are the sisters of the Bratwurst lady, huh? I find myself going back to F70 play Westerade. Yeah, but there is nothing wrong with going back, I think, because it will still take a couple of weeks / months until good maps come out for 70 for 19, and some things just will never make it over. So I think it's okay to go back. I mean, I still play on 17 here on Valley for the reason, because Valley, if it comes to a 19, which is very likely knowing Black Sheep, but if it comes to 19, it will at least be a year away from now, and it will not be the same map, because if you look at what he did to Oldstream, it's also evolving. But yeah, for now I just find myself having fun on 17. He has a special spot in my heart. What is that? Servicer says, I'm just saying I might or might not go back to the series of you, Kara, Toby on that map. It has a special place. Oh, thank you. I think Toby's perspective of that is still live. Mine should be. But I think Kara's perspective has been lost to time and space, because I think I think that was on his old channel. And I think he shut all that down, which is sad. But I can understand where he came from at the time. I love the sisters. Well then, let's give you some more fan service here. Hello. Oh. Hello. You should remember this guy. I had him as a placeable on Baldacchino. I know that was one of the first mods I modified, because he had a very weird sound file, and I ended up changing the sound file to have him actually meow instead of talk weird shit. I need to fix their washing machines. Oh yeah, yeah, you need to. I feel like FS19 feels more cartoonish in many parts of it. I don't know. The graphics sure are more colorful, but I can't say I hate it. It's just different. And it's amazing. Big ups to UPC. I still have not dropped a single frame, so the connection must be absolutely on fleek tonight, which is good. So let's see. Is this guy? No, this is. So, take me to your leader. Take me to your leader. But yeah, what an exciting stream. We see beavers card wood chips and talk about weird shit. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. As I said, I was missing, or I did miss doing stuff for YouTube or the internet in general dearly, but with the unique situation with the old hardware, it just was not doable. It was not feasible to do anything because basically as soon as I would start anything more complex than an internet browser, the thing would go. Severstone says, neither do I, but looking at it versus 17 currently, it feels a bit more cartoonish. Something you'd never expect from me. Yes, indeed. Talking about weird shit. But well, I have to say with the shader, I guess 17 also looks a bit more cartoonish, but I do really like the shader, especially this little fog effect. Does hide the slightly dated graphics at times. And I have no idea where I'm going, honestly, because, yeah, I never drove this road before. I never even knew this road existed. Oh, it's this one. Oh. Well, that is awkward. No, I can't do that. Yeah, well, then we have to go the long way around. Anyway. It's not that we're in a hurry or anything. So welcome to our impromptu map tour with Beavis. We just drive around and look at shit. I think we will do a little shortcut over there by the tree line. That's probably one of the best maps for 17, a European one I've seen. Yes, indeed. I agree. Valley was, or still is, my favorite map for 17. Hands down. It was one of these situations where I opened the map and I instantly felt at home. Which is just how it should be. Black Fox is like, map tour, popcorn time. Yes, indeed. But hey, we did a map tour. We did a map tour last time, so we will not do a full one this time. So, are the idiots coming? Yes. BSM maps, always good quality. Yes, and I don't know if you guys have seen what he has done with old streams for 19. But if that map drops, which should be relatively soon, trademark, it will set a standard once again. The cool thing is about Black Sheep's maps, he doesn't rely on not to shit on people that do that, but he doesn't rely on too many bells and whistles, you know, no crazy production facilities and 15 million trillion scripts that then end up causing problems. It's just base game maps, feature-wise, but still on a level that is way above board. I mean, we don't have any, you know, any compost on here or something like that, but it's still such an enjoyable map. And then you can always, of course, go in and either build it into the map with GE yourself, or if it's placeable, he always has big placeable areas, which I really appreciate. Base game style, yeah, by base game style I mean, you know, it just has the base game functions. It doesn't have any additional animals, any additional crops, but that's also good because then it runs very smooth. It's one of those maps you can just start playing on, have a good time, and still continue after a long time. Yes, indeed, that's true, that's true. I mean, I think I'm on 300 hours on the save game or something crazy like that, so I do really appreciate it. Yep, like Valley East in 15. Valley East in 15. Valley East, Valley East. Help me? I feel like the name should ring a bell, but it doesn't. But then again, as I said, basically over half my time in FS15 was spent on Baldacchino. And maybe Vavarovka and the remote location. So... It wasn't USA map. Oh, okay. You and Kev were playing it on MP. Gotcha. Because, yeah, I have to admit, US maps, I have not played one yet that absolutely blew me away. That's not to say that US maps can't be interesting, but the unfortunate thing about US maps seems to be that people just take the field creation tool in GE, make I almost missed my exit, make giants, and I mean giant ass fields, and then just plop down a few buildings and a few prefabs somewhere, and then call the map. That's a bit unfortunate. Because honestly, good US style map, well, I am lying, there was one, but I can't think of the name. Kara played on it. What was the name of it? It was on the mod hub even for 17. I did use it to test out the big butts. That was a good map. But it just takes a little more finish than just taking a few placeables and blocking them onto the map. Then we got to Schönebeck and Klettenberg. Oh yeah, Schönebeck. That was a good one as well. And I think we have lost the idiots again. Where are they? Huh? Yes, thank you, Google Chrome. Thank you for... Oh, fuck you. Okay, I would just leave that there. Sorry. Let's see. What did we... Okay, did we just not care anymore, or... I don't know. Play FS30 while we wait for a season cycle in 17. Yeah. I really hope that Seasons makes an appearance in 19 soon. Because as reluctant as I was going into it, and as skeptical as I was, I now would instantly miss it on 19. Because it just adds a little more dynamic and additional layer of gameplay. Because you're not just in a senseless cycle of seed, let it grow, and harvest, and then start all over again. It just feels a bit more spread out, and like you're having a bit more progression. So with the weather changing and everything, we are now in early winter. On year 3, I think, or 4. I think this is the 3rd year going into the 4th year. And we, yeah. We then have a lot of stuff to do in the spring. But the good thing is, with the winter wheat and everything, I have about half the fields sown already. So, then when the spring hits, I just have to put in the corn and sunflowers, and then I'm good to go. So let's see that take the turn here not too sharply. I like Somod in FS. Yeah, I like Somod in FS13. Yes and no. Soil mod in 13 was very, 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 very annoying. But in 15 it was okay. In 15 I didn't want to play without it. Especially since then, yeah, Bipolar Prophet was who made my version of Baldacchino soil mod compatible. So that was pretty cool. Service sources, I don't know why we have this new intersection built a couple of kilometers from where I lived once. Then I just got the scrape and made a highly detailed road going across a field on that map. Okay. Well, I did spend an awful lot of time on my old streams save game building a new area. I don't have the save game in here now, otherwise I could show you. But I did spend a lot of time with the, you know, with the little terrain roller, just changing the ground and then placing down fences and stuff like that. So I can relate in a way. But I have always been the king of placeables. I have always been the king of placeables. I remember in 13 I once also went pretty nuts with all the fruit tree stuff and everything, and the stuff from Rosenthaler, where I had a little I had the little factory up by the farm on Two Rivers, I think the map was. And I had like a little fenced off area, and yeah, was all pretty cool. Those were the days, the UPK stuff. That was all the UPK stuff. That was so cool. So what I will do now, I will do the last run with just the two IT runners, because with the truck it never seems to work out right. In 1 second, I'm gonna take a sip. Sorry, I had to blow the sniffer out as well. I'm back. Hello, hello. But yeah, I do miss the UPK stuff. Although it did have its own unique share of issues, because the UPK just wasn't very efficient with resources. I do miss the creativity that went into all those mods, and the level of detail. I mean, just look at Rosenberger's stuff, how crazy detailed all that was. Or all the other UPK placeables. It was like, people were so creative with it. So the sad thing is that I only use an excavator and tractor with a trailer. I bought gravel and drove it. Okay, that's pretty rad. Yeah, my excavator is chilling over here, still in forestry mode. And I did just pull the trailer over here, but I do have to show off my little modifications to it. Sorry, I'm a horrible human being. First of all, we have a little CB radio up there. We have... Can we see it? No, we cannot see it from... There we go. We have a little... we have a little helmet. We have lights. Additional lights. We have a little CB aerial. And we have... fancy blinkies. Ha 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 ha. Does it do anything? No. Is it fun? Yes. Made everything was flat with the excavator and then went over it with the roller and deleted the gravel, made it gravel texture, made everything as realistic as I could. The sad thing is that I made a course because go over. Well, it's say if you're having fun, then that's all that matters. It's just nobody should ever tell other people how to play. I mean, there are people who play very uniquely, or also make YouTube videos that are focused for the younger audience. I do like to make fun of them, but I would never downright say that's the wrong way to play. It's just a different way to play, and we don't have to necessarily agree on it. Whoops. Seems very gratifying. Yes, indeed. Because especially if you then go ahead and look at the quote-unquote fruits of your labor. But then again, Toby is very much used to that. Because I think Toby is probably the single or the farm sim player that has done the most sugar beets out of everyone who ever owned the game. I can relate making fun of them, but not saying it's wrong. Yes, indeed. But yeah, and Toby is the king of sugar beets, and I might still be the king of potatoes. Because the insane amount of potatoes I did on Baldacchino, and the insane grind I made of it with manually refilling the seeder and everything. Where I had the placeable, because remember in 15 we didn't have tip anywhere, so we had to make placeable heaps. Or did we have to? No, I think tip anywhere was a mod in 15, right? But anyway, I did basically take some of the potatoes to the side and made a little pile, and then the fields were so huge, I think I got 2 or 3 passes out of the seeder before I had to go back and then refill the seeder with the front loader. But it was so much fun. I did the manual refilling of seeders as well in 17, now in 19. Yes, Tip Anywhere wasn't official till 17. Yeah, I thought so. Because I think Tip Anywhere was one of the big new things in 17. Thomas Weingärtner, hi. I think I should know that name from somewhere. It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. Did I see you in another stream or on Facebook? Or I don't know. Anyway. Hi, welcome. Hast du nicht mal Deutsch gesprochen? Doch. Im Stream eigentlich nicht. Also, oder in den YouTube-Videos habe ich eigentlich immer Englisch geredet. Aber ja, ich kann Deutsch. Hi. Because Thomas just asked, didn't you speak German before? And I was like, yeah, I did. But yeah, that's it. My Schussel. Ja, genau, der bin ich. Der Gnome. Der Gnome bin ich, der Hausmeister vom Chris. Der Hausmeister vom Chris. Genau. He just asked me, aren't you from my shots? And I was like, yeah, that's where I know you from. I remember when Tip Anywhere came to 17. FS17 has had a indeed toggle tip set, and you create. But I think toggle tip side and the Tip Anywhere were two different mods. Or because 13 started out with the placeable heaps, which were cool but also annoying because they were so rigid. And then in 15 we got the Tip Anywhere, which was a bit more forgiving. Let's see here. Afternoon, sir. Hello, Serena. Hello. How are we? I know this is not the Stardew Valley we talked about, but it's another valley at least. Does that count? Does that thought count? Stardew Valley upgraded to tractors. Yeah, I mean that would be pretty lit. I'm not talking about full-on tractor simulation mode, but at least have something in there. One second, let me check something here. Yep. Still no dropped frames. I'm very happy. Gotta run. Pizza is here in my spawn. Have a good one. Great seeing you play again. Yeah, great of you to hang out, Toby. Enjoy the pizza, and don't be a stranger on Discord. Catch you later. So, one second. There we go. Follow me for the win. Yeah, follow me is a pretty handy thing. Has that appeared in 19 yet? I know some form of gearbox mod has, not as complex as the one we had in 17, which is sad, but at least some basic gearbox functionality is there. That's better than nothing. I forgive you, just. Okay, Serena, thank you. Very kind of you. The Danish rocket. Still chilling out here. Don't tell Jasper I have a tractor. Only 2 people can use follow me to its full potential. Beavis is the other one. I wouldn't go that far. As you see, I still fuck up on the regular when it comes to follow me. As long as you don't ruin a Valtra or Valmet. Oh, I have to say I have never used those tractors much. I had a Valmet one once for 15, I think. That was pretty good. That rather old one. But other than that, yeah, don't have too much of an affinity with those brands. I mean, the one tractor that I did ruin 1 second, where is it? Well, I did ruin this thing. Because look at it. But at least the beat-a-booms light up. And I did ruin this thing. Well, not really ruin. I really love it. All the things. All the things and all the lights. Ah. Riding tall. Yeah, of course. But it's the low cap, so it should fit under every bridge. I remember that from when Discord still worked. Yes, the Valmet was quite okay, and yeah, the Massey, indeed, the Massey. I think that's the tractor with the most hours on the save game. And all hours are put on there by me. Because with this one, most hours of the 48 that it has are by hired helpers, in fact. So... where is that idiot going? What are you doing? It's always good when you find a tractor that you truly enjoy, even though it might not be burned. Yes, indeed, that's the best feeling. Oops. Well, is this tree in your way, sir? Should I remove the tree or should I remove your head? True, this autocorrect is getting annoying. Yes, autocorrect is always annoying. That's why I have it switched off on my phone. Because it was driving me absolutely nuts. Okay, I think he somehow managed to check now I have the trailer. There we go. That was more annoying than it needed to be. So, as I said, Black Fox, you might want to revise your statement about me using Follow Me to its full potential. Maybe it's all rabbit. Yes, maybe. Or maybe the guy is just drunk. Just drunk and miserable. And we lost him again. What the actual... Yeah, maybe I don't want to tap. No, we did not lose him. That's a novel concept. I did speak too soon. Very good. That's what happened when you eat ice cream and driving a tractor. Yes, indeed. Oh man, I could go for some ice cream right now. Mmm. God damn it. Ah, shader power. It's quite funny. That's a field I used to own, and with the chopped straw, it somehow never disappears when the AI does stuff on it. Need ice cream? Look for donations. Looks for donations. It's very hidden at the bottom. I don't really want to point it out too much. But it is there. I think it says something about paying taxes or shit like that. Whoops, I just lagged out. Well, that happens. Gotta support the stream. No, you guys showing up is more support than I could ever ask for. Because I was so inactive for such a long time. I mean, I really was amazed that when I uploaded the FIFA stuff from the console, that people even looked at that. I would have been like, who is this guy? Former views? No, fuck him. There is no tip command or no donate command, I think. It's at the bottom of the Patreon. Yeah, I don't have a Patreon. And I never will. Dang it, it is disabled? Oh well. I need to re-enable it then. I thought it was still enabled, but oh well. But thanks for letting me know. I am... Oh, that link. Never mind. What? What other link did you find? People finding links that I don't know anything about. Oh, that link. Never mind. Yeah. The other link. I went to the Streamlabs links. Yeah, Streamlabs does this weird thing where it puts a link in the description, which I do not like. But that's the joy of using Streamlabs. And to Streamlabs things, it is disabled. Yeah, I have to look into it. But thank you for checking it out. So where's the other idiot? Did you finally manage to lose him, or is he just taking forever? No, we lost him. Oh well. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, I just eat the ice cream was going to donate. James says yummy. Well, enjoy then. That's a better use of the ice cream anyway. Maybe you should try to employ the Brother Lady's sisters to make food for you. That's a good idea. Noodles. But yeah, tonight I think I wanna get a doner. So yeah. After we tipped this load, I will probably end the stream, get some dinner, and maybe I'll try some more streaming later on. But it will not be Farm Sim. It probably will be X4, if anyone cares. Because I just got that game yesterday. Right before work, I saw that they had a sale on it. So I was like, yes, I'm getting that. And from the very short time that I played before I went to bed earlier, it does look like a very good game. X4, yeah, yes. Yeah, then we will do that. We will stream some X4 tonight, providing that my internet connection holds up. I know nothing about the X series, so that would be great. Yeah, if you want to see Beavis in absolute fanboy meltdown mode, then that's X4 for you. Lagged out again. I think that's SusanTube fucking you over, Service Sausage. Big ups for Susan for doing nothing. Thanks, Susan. We appreciate it. Not. We do appreciate you doing absolutely nothing, Susan. How dare you? How fucking dare you? To quote Gordon Ramsay. That's the sad thing. You can't really reverse in cap too well. But hey, I was lined up pretty good. I still got it. Susan is the name of my sat-nav. LOL. That's kind of specific. That did not work out the way I intended it. My satnav is Cafe too. My satnav doesn't have a voice because I disabled it. It's just because it's a built-in one, like actually OEM fitted. So I just have the navigation display in the dashboard, so that way it doesn't have to yell at me all the time. So, and let's take a screenshot. Well, what do you drive, Beavis? I drive a Peugeot 308. Model year 2010, I think. Yeah. I really like it. Get a stormtrooper voice and said that this is not the road you're looking for. Move along. Yes, indeed. The next intersection you turn left, you must. That was the worst Yoda impression ever. I should just shoot myself in the dick. So, well, while we're still chatting, I can drive that stuff back to home base. in hopes that we... French, never had a good experience with them. I'm on my third French car. And I would not want to trade. But your mileage may vary. Let's see, if I lose the idiot again, then I will just do that off screen. Ah, the inching pedal, always nice. One second, I do have a... Yes, German engineering does me better, even though it's from 2000. Well, that's fine. What is it then? Volkswagen or something fancy? When I have the company car from work, it's a Skoda, so it's a glorified Volkswagen, and yeah, it's okay. Volkswagen Transporter, of course. 2000, that's a T3 then? Or is it the T4 already? I know I once rode along in a T3 Synchro, and that thing was absolutely mental for being a diesel engine back then. Had like insane amount of power. And just pushing. Ah, yeah. But it does feel good to hang out with you guys. It does feel good to be back playing games. Because being confined to the console, as fun as the console is, but if you're constantly running into a glass ceiling or a wall, it's just not fun. And I think people can relate with that. But luckily my company was very, very generous with the Christmas money, and I got a lot of hours in January, so yeah, that was good. It's good seeing you back streaming, yeah, streaming as well, yeah. No, it's really fun hanging out. I appreciate everybody showing up. Could go out, look, but the badge flew off after Citroen tried to be a smartass. Ah, well, sometimes they just don't know any better. By the way, aside from me occasionally... Sometimes they're your doctor. Yes, always up your ass. I had the unfortunate experience with a Volvo last year. That, yeah, did just not brake in time, and it was like you're being hit by a freight train. Because it was an older model Volvo. So it was just... boom! So yeah, I can certainly relate. Sometimes they are just very unique. What the hell? I hit X by accident and the container lowered itself. V90? No, S60 something like that. It still had it was old enough to still have the little windshield wipers for the headlights, which one broke off in the crash. The other one was okay. So, yeah. How confused? Follow me? Drop the bin. Yes. You have to do this. 1 second. You have to do this. And then just do that. Here, hold this for a minute. Okay, the stream has officially descended into madness or chaos. Jesus Christ, my neighbor has one of them. Yes, as I said, it was like a brick wall drove into you. My neck was not very happy. But yeah, what I wanted to say, aside from me occasionally peeking because I'm just not used to the streamer has now lost his marbles. I never had them. Remember? We have the stream has gone rogue. Yes, we have this one. Dropping bins, confusing helpers. Yes. We have this one, speech bubble. Because we all know I have lost my mind many, many years ago. But yeah, what I wanted to say for a third time now, aside from me peeking occasionally, does this microphone setting sound better or do I sound worse? Because on the monitoring, I did sound okay. But I don't have studio headphones, so... all he needs is that tractor with the seat that took forever to rise up. That was still one of the better moments. In fact, we could try to play that. One second. Mic sounds way better than before. Okay. It was the chair, I swear. Yes, 1 second. Can we... 1 second. Let's do an impromptu react for those who don't know. Videos. Susan, please don't fire me. Seat. There, the seat broke. Oops, pardon me. Can I not play this from here? Ah. Farmer Beavis, the seat broke. 1 second. Of course it it shows a toilet. 1 second. Farmer Beavis, the seat broke. Do you use game capture or display? That's game capture right now. Let me just try something. Window capture. Okay, Chrome. Does that work? No, it does not. Ah, well, shit. Why does that no... why you no work? Display capture. Okay. 1 second, let me adjust this a little. So now we can do some reactionary content. For those who don't know, this is what we're talking about. 1 second. Take a general look at it. Yeah. Okay. I mean, okay, I get it. I'm a fat bastard, but that the seat sinks in that much when I sit on it, I don't think so.
We're thinking.
What are you thinking about?
I mean, it's slowly building up pressure, it seems. But yeah. Hashtag I'm not a fan. Oh god. Well, that was unique content, wasn't it? that was very unique content. Well, I think we have now reached the lowest absolute. I will now get myself horribly confused at first, and then yeah, everybody's laughing. That was a great impromptu situation because I made the best of it. For not fucking up. But anyway, I'll get myself something to eat. That's what SusanTube calls original content. Yes, that's the best content, reaction content. Reacting to other content, the lowest common denominator. But yeah, anyway, I will get myself something to eat. Maybe in 90 minutes or so, we can try the second stream. I hope that my internet holds up. So, thanks everybody for tuning in. It was really great hanging out. I hope you had fun. I sure did. Yeah, and I am, as always, your humble neighborhood farmer Beavis. And I shall see you later. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Really had fun. Bye-bye.
Sunshine for everyone, but as far as I can remember, we've been migratory animals living under changing weather. Someday we will foresee obstacles through the blizzard. Today we will sell our uniform and live together.